I'm gonna destroy Cassidy. I don't think people are gonna know what I'm gonna do. I don't think Kaz in his wildest dreams imagines what I'm gonna do. I watched a lot of fan predictions. It's hilarious to see some of these fans and what they think I'm gonna mention. Like, yeah, he gonna talk about how Kaz, you know, went platinum and gold in the. It's really funny how people really view and think they know what's going on and they don't. The shit that I wrote for this battle, like, I'll crush Eminem with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wrote most of it after I heard that verse. The reason why I wrote it is because everyone went nuts to Eminem shit and they went nuts to crooked shit, but mainly to M shit. So when I listened to it, I had to outright all of it. Basically, I'm telling you right now, when you guys hear the section of my verse that I have for Cassidy, I outwrote the fuck out of both of them. You know what I'm saying? And like, I look up to them. That's why I outwrote them. It's not like me trying to be bigger or anything, but I literally did it, and I didn't stop until I did. I had to do it. I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Because like, we as battlers always look to that next level so we can fucking surpass it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how we feed off each other. That's how battling grows. When someone like Eminem is not giving you content and keeping his skill to himself, it's kind of a greedy thing. Like, real shit. Like, he's keeping that from people. That's a gift he has. So whenever he gives it, you see how much of a gift it is because it influences people. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that sat down and wrote his ass off after that. But I outwrote that shit. And when I outwrote, it took me a long time to do it, but I did it. And the crazy part about the whole story is I fell asleep in like writing it. Like, I just, bam, I just passed out. I woke up in the morning and I didn't save it. Do you understand? Like, I looked at my phone, I thought it was like a nightmare because this has happened to me before. I was like, and I just tripped out. I tripped out so hard, and I was so adamant about, I was like obsessed with this verse, like to the point I've never wrote a verse like this, so it was like my best shit. I literally was like heartbroken over it, so bad that I spent the next day reconstructing it, and I made it 1,000 times crazier. So it was like nuts in the beginning, and then I lost it, and then I went the whole day trying to recall it out of my memory, and I just finally structured the whole fucking thing, man, and it was just unbelievable. It was like little pieces and puzzles. Like, I sat down trying to remember every single word that I used first, so I wrote a fucking 100 words on like a piece of paper that had nothing to do with shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, just random words, suffixes, and half of them are there, like half of a word, not even full rhymes. They're not like rhymes, it's like everything, all little words. Like, even if I said parking lot, like I had so I had to remember all that shit, you know what I'm saying? And I put it back together, man. I was so persistent, man. And it's like, I'm so happy with this shit. Like, I just feel like when I deliver it to him, like, regardless of what he looks like in his heart, he's gonna know that he lost. Like, I wrote for like about 11 hours straight or something. Like, I wrote from like, it was like 8 at night to like 7 in the morning or some shit. Like, I was just up, like, and I just wrote. And I didn't stop. And now, like, the way this shit is, yeah, it's next level. I'll crush anybody with it. There's no multi-syllabics that exist on the level of what I wrote. Ever. Period. A lot of the shit, a lot of people won't get it. They're gonna have to re-look at it on paper. Like, the way my shit's gonna look on paper, there's nothing Cassidy can do to win. There's always another level. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like you're ripping the people off. Because if you're Cassidy and you're telling people that you're the top level of lyricism and that's it, you're the final boss, an average person that gets in tune with battle rap, that wants to get into what we do, our culture, sees you as the example now of all of us. When you're not, I'm at a different point in my life. And, you know, I grew through battling. This is my evolution. You know what I mean? Like, I can't sit there and battle Cassidy like I battled everyone else. I battled everyone else that way because I didn't give a fuck. Because that's how I was at the time anyways, you know what I'm saying? Not giving a fuck, just in general. The shit that I'm gonna say to Kaz ain't never in his career has he ever said shit that's good. So it ain't gonna matter whether he tried his hardest or not. When I start hitting him with shit that's gonna be visibly hurting him, he's gonna fucking be like, you know, moving his face around and doing shit like just, you know, just anything that he doesn't agree with. If the line is too good and too powerful, like, he's gonna probably do one of these, like, to try to make it look like he knows more than the crowd. But like, he's a dumb fuck, you know what I'm saying? He strikes me as a dude that's gonna be sitting there hating while the whole crowd's going crazy, like looking like an idiot. I just don't. I don't see him keeping composure while he's getting killed. Like, I just don't. He's not trained for it. And if all he has is punches back to back, that's cool. That's gonna get you a level of survival. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, that shit can only ensure you survival. You gotta. He has to have like amazing, like, mind-blowing shit that people cannot come up with. You have to come up with something that nobody else would have thought of. We ain't having this ain't a, you know what I'm saying, this ain't a competition with songs. This is a competition to see how hard you can bury your opponent. It don't really matter all the other shit, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, Cass definitely, like, has a good understanding of how to battle, but it's like, you know, like, what type of battling he has. Like, he said he beat 5,000 people. Like, if I did beat those 5,000 people also, they were real 5,000 people. Like, people from all over the world, the best from every city, the best from every, like, fucking, like, state or parts of countries. He battled 5,000 local people. It's easy to pull out 1,000 whack rappers off your block. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all know the more you go around a dense area, that ain't shit. You know, locally in LA, I destroyed millions of people. You know, I don't count those. You can't count those. Like, they all think, like, you know, that Mook or somebody else would have made more sense because they know each other or they have problems with each other. I'm the right guy to battle. I'm the only guy that should be battling Cassidy. Mook versus Cassidy would have been a boring fucking ass battle. Me and Cassidy is going to be a worldwide global thing, not just some fucking East Coast cultural shit. It's going to be big for battle rap as a whole. You know what I'm saying? For everybody to understand it. And it's going to stand for something way bigger than, you know, him saying that I created you guys and all this shit, because he can't do that to me. So he really has to come here and do some crazy shit, because he can't play that card that he would have played on the East Coast and just came off there and just lived off his name. You know what I'm saying? He's really gonna have to fucking fight to win, because out here people don't care about Cassidy. Nobody does. I mean, people do, but I'm just saying, like, in general in California, he don't have a buzz like that. It's the respect issue, because that's all we ever wanted in battle. That's all the MC ever really wanted. That's really what we really battled for. We lost sight of everything, but let's be real here. Why the fuck were we all here in the first place? We never thought that we were going to be able to make a living off it. The reality is we all battled because we wanted the respect. That's all we want. We want to hear Nas and those people, like, always give us respect and say, you know what I'm saying, like, we want to hear these big people come in and bring, you know, their outlets into it, expand our shit, but at the same time be like, give it up to us. Not come there like, yo, we're gonna shit on you fools, you ain't nothing, you know, I do the music shit, you guys are a side thing. Like, you gonna treat us like that, then you're gonna get murdered. If he beats me, this is gonna be the most incredible battle ever. That means he's gonna do some mind-blowing shit that, again, I cannot control. And because as crazy as I think what I'm gonna hit him with is, there might be a slightly crazier fucking outcome, you know what I mean? If that happens in this battle, it is going to be the most incredible battle ever.